Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Shruti. In this video, I will show you how to debug your test and I will show you one of the Playwright's powerful feature that is Playwright Inspector. Okay, let's get started. First, I will show you how to debug your test. For that, we need to open Terminal. Okay, so here debug is a option and it is a special command in Playwright. This helps you to pause and inspect your test step by step. And it is like putting your test in slow motion and you can see exactly what's happening at each stage. So how to do that? For that, I have selected this test, the locator practice 3, and I want to execute only this test, so I've said dot only. Okay, let us execute this. So how to do? Npx playwright test locators dot spec dot ts. Here I will use debug option. So how to use the option? Hyphen hyphen debug. Just remember, in order to debug we need to use the option that is hyphen hyphen debug. This opens the Playwright Inspector. As we can see, it opens the Playwright Inspector. So this is the visual tool of Playwright Inspector. I'll just increase the size of it. Okay, so since I told to execute only this one, it's at the page, sorry, line 36, that is at the first line of the code. To execute this line, we need to click on this step, that is step over, this button, step over button, click on it. So it launched the application. Now we can see the cursor is at username. To execute this step, need to click on this button again, that is step over. Click on that. It executed that line. Now I want to execute this line 38. So click on this button, step over. And to click on this login button, again click on this. So as we can see here, visually we are seeing each step getting executed. Now I'll click on this. It will pause for 5 seconds and close. Okay. So the step cut. Okay. It opened in all three browsers. Here I have not mentioned which browser to, in which browser it should launch the Playwright Inspector. So it is launching in all the browsers. Okay. So the same step, I don't have to press on this button. So I'll click on resume. So it execute all the options and I'll close this. Now it will open in Safari. Now here also, to execute step by step, we can click on this step over button, or if you don't want to execute all the step by step, you can just click on this resume button. Waiting for 5 seconds and got closed. Suppose you want to execute this debug mode in particular browser, what you need to do? So we know the option, that is hyphen hyphen project is equal to chromium, is equal to chromium. Press enter. So it launched Playwright Inspector. So it is a visual tool. So what is the use of this? It is allowing us to debug and inspect and interact with our script in real time. So one of the important or powerful feature of this is, let me execute this step and I will show you. is we can pick the locator. So here we can see this is a button pick locator, and using this locator we can identify the locator for our element. So click on this, and suppose I want the locator for this login button, just click on this login button, and here if you come, it gives the locator for this login button. We can just copy it and paste it in our script. So another important feature of this Playwright Inspector is record. This option create a test script for us. Let's see how. Okay, just select this record option and go to the browser, and I will just say Google, not Google, I will say sourcedemo.com. Say sourcedemo.com, and I'm just clicking on the username. I'm not passing any value. I'm clicking on this and clicking on the password and clicking on login button, and come to the Playwright Inspector. I'll just drag this here, and here it created a script for us. Here we can see the target drop down. Here let me select test runner, so it gives our script. As we can say, it gives all the steps it by launching the browser, and it gives the locator, and I just clicked on the um, fields. I did not pass any value in that, so it is clicking. So we can just copy it and go to VS Code and just paste it. This is one of the important and powerful feature of record option in Playwright Inspector. So, what did you learn today? We learned that in order to debug, we need to use the option that is hyphen hyphen debug. By default, it opens the debug browser in headed mode. So, whenever we use hyphen hyphen debug, we don't have to use the option hyphen hyphen edit. And by default, it opens the Playwright Inspector in all three browser. And if you want to debug in any particular browser, we can pass this option, that is hyphen hyphen project is equal to Chromium. So to debug, we need to use hyphen hyphen debug option. And whenever we use this option, it opens Playwright Inspector. This is our Playwright Inspector. In order to debug, here we need to click on this option, that is step over. It executes each line step by step. Suppose you don't want to execute each line step by step, just click on this resume button. It will execute all at once. Then another option is pick locator. Suppose if you want to identify any locator, just click on this pick locator and click on the any element. It writes or it gives locator for us like this. Just copy it and paste this locator in your script. Another important feature is record option. Using this record option, we can record the steps and it gives the script for us. And using this target drop down, we can select the language we want to write the script for. Like for us, we need to select test runner. Okay, so this is all about in this video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel, and please do practice. Take any website and practice this. Thank you so much for watching this video.